Just live if you want to. Good morning, pre-gamers. What's up? What's up? What's up? Will Wilson, you can see him if you're on there. He's conducting some business. What's up, Ryan 840? Start thinking now. Third segment today. Ask Will anything. Lots of questions. What? Claire, I'm starting to think they don't like their live stream people. Why? We're a little late to the punch this morning. Good morning. Look at Will making money moves in there. A lot of questions today for Will. Third segment. Ask Will anything today. We gotta give Will some love today. He needs a little boost.
All right.
Look at your sister. She's like, doesn't think we like the live stream people anymore. Oh, Will pretend to be busy. He's busy. I'll give him credit. I kind of heard part of the call, and then you cut it off.
Claire.
He's busy. He's making money moves.
I'm the busiest man in this city.
Good morning, Greg. Pretty busy, and you're one of the nicest people I know.
Thank you.
Good morning. Ernesto got a meeting now with attorney. Uh-oh.
Ernesto, what's going on?
What did you do? What the? A lot of good stuff today. Brett Jody out of the gate. Olympics. Ask Will anything. We're going to make a special phone call today, too. Mm-hmm. You won't want to miss that after Coach Jody.
This is the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Good morning, Lincoln, Nebraska. Happy Thursday. Welcome in the Morning Hookup. Bill Hooks. Will Mother Wilson in the house.
What's up?
That's what I'm going to start calling. Will Mother Wilson. Give you some aggressive part of your life.
Thank you.
Have to help you dig in a little bit. Because you are we'll talk about it. You are the nicest person.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Nope, you are. And I would tell you this because I'm like this. Sometimes when we say nice and do nice all the time, we get grumpy.
Well,
right? Because you are a little bit.
Don't
get me wrong. You're grumpy.
No, I'm not grumpy. I'm tired.
Yeah.
And
makes you what?
There's a lot on my plate.
And it makes you what?
And it's just a little stressful. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. But that's it. That's life. That's anybody.
I knew you needed coffee this morning. I brought him a coffee because I knew he needed it.
It is helping me a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yep. Got you. Well, let's bring him on. I believe we have Salt Dogs manager Brett Jody. Coach, good morning.
What's up, Coach?
What's going on, guys? How are y'all? I got first pick in my fantasy draft, so we got some real stuff to talk about here.
Oh, yikes. It is. What's it like? Get that feeling because I have not had that feeling yet of the fantasy league I've been in for a long time. I've never sat there and had the number one pick.
I don't think I have either, man. I think the highest I've ever gotten is 3, and I'm kind of comfortable there. I do like the wraparound. I'm really excited about that, except you got to wait so long. But yeah, man, just don't want to mess it up. I think you got to go Christian McCaffrey, but I know he's got this little calf thing going on now, so not sure.
Listen, the good thing about Christian McCaffrey, he's a tough young man, and he will, no matter what, if he misses a game, he's still going to be the best in the league.
I think so. Is he still young, though? Is he still considered young? I mean,
well, you know what?
27, 28 or something?
Coach, where you and I are, there's a lot of different ways to say young and who's young these days.
Right. In sports, it's crazy, man. Yeah.
Just don't be that guy that, takes a quarterback. You don't want to be that guy, Coach.
I'm usually last or next to last to take a quarterback. I'm never an early quarterback drafter.
Good move.
We have a live stream going, and one of our great listeners, Ryan 840 is his name on there, says CMC coach all day. CMC.
Okay, yeah, I think you have to. I think you'd regret it if you don't, unless his injury turns out to be something else. But he can just beat you in so many ways. I mean, he can throw it, run it, catch it, whatever. So I think he's pretty valuable. But I did mess up last year. I had a chance to take Tyreek Hill. I think I had picked, I want to say like 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. And I had Tyreek Hill there, but I had Austin Eckler, and I took Austin Eckler, and that was obviously a bust.
It happens. It happens. It happens. We got Salt Dogs manager Brett Jody hanging out with us. Coach, I want to ask you about the Olympics first, and it's not pertaining to what's happening right now, but I was just talking to somebody the other day because, like, we talk about young people and things like that. They forget or don't remember that baseball was an Olympic sport. Did you used to watch it, and how much fun was it to watch the younger guys compete?
Yeah, I did, and I'm having a lot of fun watching some of the Olympics. And I mean, baseball was something I did follow. I knew some people that played in there back in the day, and I can't even remember what year that actually stopped being an Olympic sport. But yeah, a lot of fun to watch them compete. I wish they'd bring it back. It was really awesome to see. But so many different types of games. I will tell you something, just kind of off the subject. The speed walking, man. I don't know if I can get on board on the speed walking. I was sitting somewhere in an establishment the other night, and I looked up and watched this, and I'm like, this one guy has a big lead, and this rest of this cluster of group of people, I'm like, how can one guy be so much better at speed walking than everybody else? And then they showed the slow-mo, and I thought the rule was you had to have at least one foot in contact with the ground at all time, and both of their feet were up like most of the time. So I don't know what's going on there, man. But there's definitely some cool games you don't see other places. And I was watching some handball, I think, last night. That's a cool sport. I wish I would have played that. So there's some neat games going on right now, but a lot of fun to watch.
That's funny you say that because there's one that my wife is like all about, and I just can't. I don't know. It's pretty special to watch, I guess. But this artistic swimming stuff where they're in the pool upside down in the water, and I can't get down with that. I don't know. It's just something about it.
Yeah, is that a synchronized swimming or whatever maybe?
Yeah, but they changed the name to artistic dancing or swimming or something.
Okay. I that this year, but I do know what you're talking about, and yeah, you just see these feet up in the air and stuff like that, and trying to be in unison. Yeah, I mean, look, everybody has things that make them tick. I guess I can't see myself being underwater and trying to synchronize my feet with somebody else. But yeah, to each their own, I guess, right?
Yep. Hey, do you also, real quick, in one morning Olympics, do you find yourself as a volleyball dad checking volleyball out a lot more?
Yeah. Look, I really enjoy watching volleyball. Period. Like watching the NCAA. I don't care if it's beach or court or what's going on right now. I really enjoy watching the sport, and that's from being here in Nebraska here lately over the past few years. I really enjoy obviously Nebraska volleyball. So they're on TV a lot at home too on the Big Ten Network or whatever. So I'll catch those matches a lot as well. But a lot of fun to watch, man. They're so talented. It's a lot of fun once you learn more about that sport. And I had to coach it a little bit too, so you learn more about it and realize everything that's going on. And obviously, I think sports are more fun when you're more educated about them. So, but yeah, I definitely find myself watching that. And I really like the speed and the pace of the 3-on-3 basketball too. That's, man, I don't know if I'd be able to last more than about a minute and a half in that with as fast paced as that is, but it's pretty impressive.
Coach, I want to go to last night's game against Winnipeg. So many weird things happened, and let me just run down some of the things that happened in last night's game. 1 hour and 53-minute long game, pretty quick. One mistake pitch decided who won the game. There was no walks in the game, no full counts at any point during the game. Winnipeg at one point turned 3 double plays in a row, and both pitchers went the full 9 innings. What a crazy game last night.
Man, it really was. The only stat I didn't know there was no 3-2 counts. I was not aware of that, so that's pretty impressive as well. But, dude, it's a shame that a pitcher or a team has to lose, during an outing like that, because it was beautiful to watch. In all honesty, 2 pitchers go in. I can't remember the last time I've seen a complete game, a full 9-inning complete game on our side, and then yet alone on the other side as well, and in the same game. So I'm really proud of both of those pitchers. Obviously, Keenan did an outstanding job, and Murphy struck again. I mean, that guy seems to hurt everybody. He hurts us every year, and I think we struck him out the other 2 times. But a pitch he was trying to go fastball away, and it came back over the plate just a little bit, and he hit it out to the deepest part of the park. So you got to tip your cap there, but you're hoping that's early enough in the contest where it's not gonna hurt you. And I mean, Keenan only gave up 4 hits too. One of them was a home run. We got 8 hits. I think we got the 8 hits probably in the first 6 innings, and had first and third once or twice. And I think we hit into a combined 4 double plays as well. So that did not help. But the guy was throwing a sinker and a cutter and just keeping the ball down. And we never really made the adjustment to get some elevation or see the ball up or try to get it in the air a little bit. So, tough contest. Like I said, you gotta tip your cap to both pitchers, but it was a great game for a pitcher. Obviously, you want to come out on top and win the game. And I was texting Keenan last night, like, awesome job. That's one of the best performances I've seen in a long time, and it comes in a losing effort. But yeah, a quick game. I mean, if you had any plans for dinner afterwards, you definitely had a chance to go. But it was, yeah. I mean, we lost, so it's not a great game. But being a pitching guy, it was something special to watch on both sides for sure.
Coach, when you look at it, you got 23 left, and obviously there's been struggles, there's been successes, there's been all kinds. You have battled through injuries, and I know a lot of society and what we do, we define success on whether you make it to a playoff or championships or whatever. But there's also successes within success. Do you look at those, and what have those been so far this year?
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, you want to get guys picked up. You want to open up some doors. You want to kind of rekindle some I guess, careers for these guys or whatever. So there are some good things happening for sure. You do look at it collectively, wins and losses, and I know the bottom line, nobody cares how many injuries or what's going on inside that clubhouse or what's going on inside somebody's brain. They want to see W's, and I get that, and that's how I'm judged, and I should be. But there is a lot that goes on. But I'll tell you what, it's fun, being a pitching coach on the team as well. Some of these guys are coming up to me. I mean, I had a guy just recently, I won't name the name, but he came up and said, dude, you really kind of rekindled my career, and I'm excited about it moving forward because we made a little switch with him in the bullpen, and he really threw the ball well last time, and he's excited about what his future holds, and that's what it's about. And so you're trying to accomplish these goals of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel type deal. And some of these guys take this as a kind of a last effort to get back to affiliate or get to affiliate the first time, and it's great baseball, but obviously you have to start making money in life, and you can't just sit around and play forever. So some of them are taking a chance just this year. Then you got a guy like Kyle Battle, center fielder. He decided to come in during the All-Star break. Great player. I mean, I think he was the second best defender in the Yankee organization, judged by that organization. So really looks comfortable out there in center, has played well. And he's never gotten a chance to play every day in the Yankee organization. So now he's playing every day, and it kind of takes you back to college where you're the guy and you get to showcase yourself. And, you don't have to worry about who's a prospect and who's not a prospect and stuff like that, who got all the money and who didn't. I'm going to play the best players, and I'm going to rotate everybody through too. I never give up on guys, and unless you do give up on them and release them. But if they're on the team, they're going to play and stay fresh and get in there and everything like that. So that's what you have to kind of rely on right now, and maybe seeing a guy come out of a slump or make the adjustment and get better or have that big hit or whatever. And that's what's been tough this year. You want to be rewarded for all the work that goes into it as an individual player, as a coach, as a manager, or whatever, as an organization. Everybody puts so much into this, and to not have a few more, walk-off hits or winning streaks or series wins or whatever is tough. It really is. But, I say you show your true colors when things aren't going great for you in life. And that's really going to be who you are. And I try to be the same every day. Obviously, I'm not happy about losing, but I'm not even talking to the team chaplain about that. Like, I don't want the team to look at me and say, oh, he's okay with losing, but I also don't want to be circumstantial. And, we've lost a few games, so I'm going to be a bad human being now. I'm going to be the same every day. I'm going to go out there and work hard and push people and try to move them in the right direction and try to lead by example and try to get this thing rolling and try to keep a positive attitude. So that's, you even learn more about yourself during these times. So definitely a lot of, you say you learn a lot through some things that aren't going the right way. And that's definitely been a big learning year for all of us, I think.
Yeah, and Coach, Winnipeg second in the division right now, a half game out of first place. Both games, was a one-run game last night. It could have gone either way. You got the rubber match coming up today. What's the plan, and what are you telling the guys?
Yeah, we lost a tough one the first game. We were in control. I felt like 4-1, and ran into some trouble in the 8th inning there, and Kubiak, who's been awesome all year. I brought him in the 8th to try to get a 5-out save, and just didn't have command right away and stuff. And a lot of things have to go wrong to give up a 3-run lead that late, and they did. And we haven't done that a lot this year, so that happened in the first game, and then we ran into a buzzsaw of a pitcher yesterday that shut us out, and then today we're facing the best pitcher in the league. So that's one thing about Winnipeg. Their pitching, I think their team ERA is it's probably below a 3.5 now, but it is ridiculous how good they are collectively, and some of the numbers they have in the bullpen. Their starters are horses, so they're out there going 7-8 innings every night. I'm not gonna lie, that makes it a lot easier game to manage and coach and watch that when you have these horses going out there every night and you have a good chance to win the game. And then you got studs in the bullpen as well. So I think that's the strength of their team. And then they're getting timely hitting and stuff like that too, and grinding out at bats. And they have a 2-strike approach, which is good to see. They're trying to do some damage early, and then they're trying to put the ball in play late. So we figured that out and kind of pitched them accordingly. But it's still a tough contest, and it's tough. We always say pitching will stop good hitting almost any day, and I really still believe that. And they have very solid pitching. But today, Karan Patel's going for us. You're not just pitching against the other team, you're pitching or against the other hitters, you're pitching against that starter too. And I used to always think that way. If you're pitching against a stud starter, if you're pitching against a Roger Clemens or a Greg Maddux or something, you need to pitch accordingly and minimize any kind of damage, any kind of run. So we really need to be smart with that. Maybe I'm going infield in the second inning if they got a runner at third or something like that. So it's decisions like that you have to make to minimize any type of runs, really, because runs could be at a premium tonight against their starter. And like I said, our starter's been throwing the ball well too. So we could expect a low scoring affair potentially, and that's how we'll have to win, I would imagine. But baseball is also a crazy game. It could be 10-8, and nobody ever saw that coming. But I would expect a 3-2, 2-1 type of game tonight. So we need to hang in there and minimize any kind of free passes and stuff like that, and make them beat us by swinging the bat and hopefully keep the ball in the yard.
Well, Coach, man, we appreciate what you guys do, all the sacrifices and getting to the ballpark every day. So we appreciate it. You guys take care and good luck tonight.
That sounds good, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks, Coach. You too. Salt Dogs manager Brett Jody right there. Always good stuff. 7:05. First pitch tonight, Thursday at the ballpark.
Well, you can listen right here on KFOR.
There you go. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We're going to make a birthday phone call. Hope he answers, and we're going to talk Olympics as well.
You're listening to the Morning Hookup with Bill Hooks and Will Wilson. More coming up.
America, women's volleyball is in a match right now, baby. They've got set 1, got smoked set 2. USA, Brazil, by the way. These are the last 3 or 4 gold medal teams in the semi. First time they've ever faced off in the semis. Right now, they're 1-1. America in the third set, 17-10.
All right.
8 points from taking a 2-set lead, 2-1 right now.
Love it.
We watched golf this morning. We'll talk about all this, but I'm watching it. Keep you updated.
Jeff Freeman is in the chat congratulating you on yesterday's win.
Yeah, it was interesting, man. That was a 4-person shamble. So if you don't know what a shamble is, everybody tees off, and you pick the best drive, right? Now, and also the caveat is you got to use everybody's drive twice during the round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got to make strategic decisions. Like there's a couple where I hit a good drive, but I'm in the rough, and if somebody else hit a good drive in the fairway, it's like, well, we're just going to take hooks. We'll get him out of the way. Right? Because it was 2-yard difference, but you're in the rough.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pick the drive, then you play your own ball in. Okay. So drive, boom, and everybody plays 4 balls in.
Okay.
Got a hole out.
Right.
And then you take 2 low net. It's all handicapped. So whatever hole pop in or whatever. We made our foursome made 13 natural birdies.
Wow.
Off the drive. Now, not your drive, but it could have been my drive, whatever. 13 naturals. And the total cumulative score is 33 under par.
Nice. You got the win.
With the 2 low net. Yeah, we won it.
Very
what
nice.
Up, Theo Malone? Happy Thursday.
Thew's in the chat?
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
What up, Thew?
1811, America. So we'll come back, talk Olympics, all that good stuff. Coach Jody, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
What a grind.
That game yesterday was interesting.
That's insane. Those stats you had, those are, first of all, the 3-2 count, and coach being a pitching guy, amazing.
Well, and what sucks too is you out hit the Gold Eyes 8-4.
Yeah, 8-4, and it's
couldn't get a
stupid game.
Yeah.
It's a stupid game, which tells me, what was the final score?
1-0.
Yeah, we didn't execute on offense.
Yep.
That's it. How many left on base?
Hey, how many people would be happy if a 1 hour and 50-minute game happened every week?
Well, yeah, then you could either like leave your car or drive down to in the rail yard at Haymarket.
Yeah. It's a quick game.
Yeah.
That is a pitching duel.
Imagine though, like you're upset as a fan though, like that was fast, and like all of a sudden they quit serving drinks because it's so quick. What, 8th inning? Like, yeah. I've had 2.
I've only had 2 beers.
Yeah, where's my 3rd? Sorry, Bill.
Well,
Park's closed.
Hopefully it doesn't happen on Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah, I
today.
hope not, man. Thirsty Thursday is always a fun night out there. Where they got like $2 off draft beer,
and then I think it's
$3 select tall boys.
So it's $3.
Yeah, it says $3 select tall boys.
Busch Light, PBR,
Pepsi fountain drinks as well. $2, $2 off. All that fun stuff. Then they're gone. Then they'll be back. 1913 America. 6 points.
Not 10-13.
Brazil's making subs. A few Huskers have gotten in the match so far too. Olorantis obviously starts libero, but then they've got Robinson Cook's been inserted into the game in the match at one time. Larson was inserted into the match. I don't believe either one of those 2 last 2 are in right now. We're gonna make a phone call in a minute too. You have his number?
Yeah.
All right. I thought you did. Why'd even ask that?
Life is so love the one you got, cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never start.
Welcome back to the Morning Hookup. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Gonna be a beautiful day, by the way. Like highs like 77, Will Wilson. Got a nice little rain overnight.
Yeah. Did you hear any of that thunder?
I did not. I was like way overnight for me.
I heard
I was in bed by 11:30.
It was like some weird thunder.
Like crackling throughout.
No, like loud but quick.
Really?
It was odd.
Quick moving storms.
Yeah, but like loud thunder, but just like quick sounds. It's interesting.
Weird. So we got Olympics going on right now. Like I mentioned on the stream, USA women's volleyball right now. Big time semifinal match right now. USA Brazil. A lot of gold medals coming out of those 2 squads. First time they've ever met in the semis. 22-14, set 3. It's 1-1. America looks to be taking set 3 coming up to get into that gold medal match. Yesterday, a lot of fun stuff. The women's basketball cruising to a victory. The final score was not indicative of how lopsided that was. At one point, they led by like 30 in that match. They'll move on. 59 straight.
That's insane.
59 straight.
Nobody can beat them.
No.
How long will that streak go?
I don't know. They're pretty good.
Yeah, the day that streak ends is going to be a monumental day.
They're really good, man. They're really good. A lot of medals yesterday given out as well. One in women's wrestling. We got a medal done. The 200 we won't know. The 400. We had a medal winner in the 400.
Yeah.
Men's.
If you rewatch that race.
Are you talking about like, did you feel like you were watching, how would you make that call watching a horse race?
Oh, it would be unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right? I thought about you because I was watching, like, Will's like, if you watch this, like, that's the down the stretch they come. Oh, no, like somebody on the outside.
Yeah.
Right?
But, like, the crazy thing is you
it
thought
looked like he had no chance.
he thought he was dead. Like he was running out of steam, but he put in another gear.
He said, "Take this,"
and just blew. I mean, that was insane.
Yeah.
And by the way he was running too, like I don't know
It looked
what
weird.
I don't know what
like,
good form is, but yeah, it looked like he was just like me drunk running to the next bar at 1:30 a.m.
drunk.
But it worked for him. That was a hell of a race.
So it was a great race to watch. A lot of medals today, by the way. Women's golf has gotten underway. They're almost probably concluded. We had to turn it off for a while. Nelly Korda was rolling until she made a 7 on 16, I think. We couldn't watch it.
Tripled.
Yeah. No, she made a quad on the par 3.
Oh,
7. She went from 600 in silver medal contention to like 200. So I don't know where she finished. That's rolling. There's a lot of other stuff going on. Men's soccer bronze medal match. That's not us. Women's volleyball said right now, tonight, the men's track, the 200-meter final at around 2:30. Mr. Lyles trying to do the double-double.
Yeah, and I think I heard him say that he prefers that race more than the 100.
Well, they were talking about the slingshot effect around the corner. I don't understand it.
I don't either.
That he sets the pace and he slingshots himself around the corner and it's over.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So that'll be, again, that'll be at 2:30. Then at 3 o'clock today, there's a big semifinal basketball affair that's going to happen. USA-Serbia, 3 o'clock today.
Mm-hmm.
A big one for that. And then there's some finals going on tonight. There's a women's track 400-meter final tonight. Men's 110-meter hurdle. If you've ever watched one of the most electric races, I know the 100 meters is awesome. Do yourselves a favor and watch the 110-meter hurdles. Talking about picking them up, putting them down, that's electric.
It's 110?
110. Yeah. You got to space it out just a little bit.
I guess so.
Pick them up, put them down. Pretty amazing.
I couldn't do it.
No.
I could maybe get over all of them.
My legs don't get that.
But
sure.
it would take me 2 minutes.
We'll also an update. We are now 1 behind in the gold medal count.
What?
28-27 China.
Jeez,
you know China? I'm not sure if they completed it yet or not. But talking about owning a sport, I believe there was one more diving competition left. And I'm not quite sure I heard it correctly. They either have won a medal in every diving competition or they've won every gold medal. I couldn't remember what I heard.
That's insane. So they
own the diving world.
Yeah, they rule the pool.
Oh, look at you.
Well, that's not true.
I like that rule the pool. Go ahead.
Australia and U.S. rules the pool. They dominate the diving board.
Which this year, by the way, they would it would be America would dominate that rule of the pool because they would win.
Christian, I promise you, I could make it over every hurdle. Now, what I said was
no damn way.
I couldn't do it in like a minute time. It would take me a long time, but I guarantee you I could get over every hurdle.
Christian, I am on board with you, bro. Ain't no way.
If you can find a track that has hurdles,
Christian, make it
I'll
happen.
prove it to you.
Make it happen.
I bet you I can get over more than you.
The Olympic style hurdles, the big ones. USA 2-1 volleyball.
Big time. All right, we need to make a
let's make a phone call. Let's see if he answers. Hope he answers. And this is our favorite person. Christian, bet for sure. Let's go. I'm in on this. Whatever it takes. I need to see this because there ain't no way he gets over one hurdle. Maybe one. Not all.
Maybe we could hit up our buddy Casey. Maybe he can get us on the Seward track.
What a dial. Good dialing there. Good dialing. Come on, answer the phone.
Why is it doing that?
You have to hit 9.
It's double dialing.
You have to double 9. You are angry today. Get your questions ready. Coming up to be Ask Will Anything. I hope he knows the number. Last time he didn't. Remember that?
He could be very busy.
Yeah, no. 1026 case? I don't think so. 1027 case? He's a busy guy. But we're not going to tell you because he'll probably call us back. I'm surprised he's not off on a day like today.
You have reached Danny Todd.
You have a
didn't
voicemail?
answer. Yeah. I don't know if it beeped.
You know if it beeped?
Hey, Dane.
Dr. Dane Todd. You need to call us back, 402-489-1240.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Somebody wants to sing happy birthday to you. Call us back.
Well, we'll let her sit in the green room for now.
Yeah, sit there.
We'll call her
Sorry.
in when
I think she'll
we're
be
ready
okay,
for
right?
her.
Are we good?
I didn't know there was a difference between hurdles. I thought they were all the same length, but Greg said there's high hurdles and low hurdles.
Which one's you going to roll with?
Ryan 840 said, anybody see the end of that steeplechase? Great finish. Dude fell on the last lap, and America made great push to finish silver. I did see that video.
I didn't see the video. But
you should look at it. I don't think that felt good. I mean, that guy hit the ground like an egg splatters when you drop it.
See, those are no fun, man.
Those
are
like
no
it
fun.
hurt. That was tough to see.
Those are no fun. So, all right, let's get out of here. Let's take a break. We'll keep you updated on the Olympics. USA volleyball in the set 4 with a slim 4-2 lead right now. So let's take a break, and we'll come back. Get the questions ready.
It's Ask Will Anything.
Let's go.
It's my favorite segment of the week. So let's do it when we come back.
Yes, sir. We'll get back.
More next on the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
I sent him a text. See, I just sent it. See if he answers.
He's probably busy, man.
Come on, man.
He's a doctor.
Matthew said synchronized drowning for Will.
How did you know I'm not the best swimmer?
I don't know how they do that, man. My wife and I started watching that. Talk about like no chance. Yeah, that's no. Get the questions in. Type them.
Yeah.
Type them. Type.
I wonder if Ernesto's attorney is okay with him sharing with us what he's going through.
I know he said I'm out and made it. He told Ryan, I'm out and I made it.
Ernesto, I can be your attorney.
Greg said 110 meters is 39. Is that inches? Yeah. And 30. I can't. My glasses are blurry. And the guy is 36 for 300 meters, so it's 39 inches.
I could do it. I think I could do more hurdles than Christian can.
What up, boss man?
I guarantee you I can make it over all of them. It may take me 5 minutes, but I'm doing it. I could do it.
Oh my god!
And I'm very confident in that.
We had to line up the track just exactly how they run it.
Maybe I could hit up my connections over at my high school, Lincoln East. Some say it's the Harvard of the Midwest.
Some say it's Is that what they say?
And some people say that.
That's what they say, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Come on, questions. Oh. That's great. Got it.
I don't even know.
Marked.
I haven't seen any of them.
Marked. I got one. Marked.
Know.
Let's go. Boss man's in, so I know there's some very
always
thought-provoking questions coming.
He always has some good ones. Ernesto, you better send me a question.
I'll call in, he says. I'll call in. Ernesto, let's go. 6-6, tied up. America, tied over Brazil. This thing's going to go 5, and it's going to stress us all out. Oh, here we go. We got them coming. These are good. There's a couple.
Yeah.
I got to think of some, too.
I just want everybody on the stream, to know that if you're watching and you're not sending in a question, you're on my S list.
Poop. 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 I got a couple. I just put that one down. Boom. There we go. They're coming in. Boom. 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 Pop. Going popping now. Boom, boom, boom.
Big wheel, the high roller, strolling through with an entourage. Hard to camouflage when you live in this lodge.
Not a better intro in all of sports shows. Ask Will anything. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. You didn't miss this. Happy Thursday.
Were you trying to?
No, it's to see if you're paying attention. You usually correct me. You're off today. You didn't correct me.
You're right. I didn't notice you said Tuesday.
You're angry.
I didn't even care. I was like, okay, it's Tuesday. Cool.
You're so nice. You really are.
I don't know. Apparently, Greg said I was yelling at you yesterday, which proves I'm not nice.
You were. Well, you can yell at people, but
you know,
I
guess I am nice. But you know, somebody on the stream, Boss Man, he's given me some advice in life, and he said that I need to be more of an a-hole.
Did I kind of have that little conversation this morning with you?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're so nice. Nice people get stepped on until they say something and like announce that, hey, time out.
I think I've gotten better, though, over the last 2 years.
Time out. And it's okay, but at times don't be taken advantage of.
Copy that. As Ernesto likes
to say. Or
just
say,
10-4.
Yes, I can do that for you, but I want you to understand how big of a favor it is. Because I'm trying to move right now. I got a lot of crap to do, but I'll step in for you. That's all I'm saying.
By the way, Maggie, Hooks picked that for this. He picked that intro song for this segment.
It's a jam.
Yeah. Well, it's my favorite time of the week.
Yeah.
Ask Will anything.
It's a perfect time to have your favorite time of the week too. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Fire them up. We got 15 so far that I've starred. D. Malone, how many times on average do you fart in the control room? That's good.
Man, during the show?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Depends on the day. It depends on what I eat the day before. Depends on how much coffee I have that morning. Today, if we're going today, I don't think I have yet.
No, we don't step in the hot box in there.
No, you don't want to either. And
no,
the ventilation in this room is terrible, but some days, maybe like 4. You can always tell. I always turn, when I have to. So,
oh my God, Boss Man. First, got a 2-parter. Favorite Olympic event?
I think my favorite. I love golf. Olympic golf is exciting, but the one I'm always excited to watch is the 4x100.
Yeah, 4x.
The relay in the pool
awesome.
though.
In the pool.
In the pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my favorite one.
Pick them up. Put them down. I love it. Best cheeseburger in town. What's your favorite cheeseburger?
A lot of people may give me some crap for this.
It's going to happen.
But this is the truth. Runza.
Oh.
I love Runza's cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
I really do.
I'm not going to dog anything. They're all local places. I'm not going to dog it.
I think they're so good. That's my answer.
The juiciness, the thickness, what is it?
It's, I don't know, the mixture with I put their ranch on everything, and I dip the burgers in their ranch.
Ooh.
It's good.
My daughter dips everything in ranch. It's
it
amazing.
Really is my favorite burger in town.
Okay, well done. Ryan 840 said, biggest regret in life so far?
Biggest regret.
You got any regrets?
Yeah, agreeing to do a show with you is pretty big.
Oh my God, this is out.
No, I'm kidding. Hey, I thought you said you wanted me to be more mean.
Yeah, to me, it's easy to me.
No, I don't know. I really don't have a lot of regrets. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, when I see my student loan payment every month, you're like, damn it. Going to college is kind of a regret to me. But that's lame because I really did have a good time in college.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Vanessa wants to know, what if you get a huge job in a different city?
Then it's gonna happen, and this show's gonna be done. But I'll tell you right now,
No,
that
it
is
wasn't
not
done the last time. We'll keep it going.
What do you mean?
Everybody thought we were done when So left.
Oh,
You and I rocked it.
yeah, but
Take that.
he's always been doing this, and I'm telling you right now, that's not even a conversation right now. It's not even a thought in my mind. So don't worry your little heads about it.
Your sister Maggie wants to know how the nail biting has been going.
You
for
know what, Maggie? It's actually going pretty good. I'm actually surprised on how good it's going, but I did bite one yesterday, and I actually bit two yesterday.
It's been less frequent, right?
Yeah, look at this one. I've been biting my nails my
Look at
whole
that
life,
nub.
and I'm finally cutting down on it.
There you go.
It is hard.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Absolutely. Nora wants to know, will you please explain Bush Latte to us, and where did that originate? Bush Latte. That's
I think, I don't know the history behind it, but if I were to guess, I think the people who like to drink Bush Light, they weren't getting enough attention about it because it's Bush Light. Like, it's not too crazy of a good beer. So I think they weren't getting enough publicity off it, and they needed to find a way to get people talking about it.
Maybe because that's one of the beers you drink in the morning. It's like a morning type beer.
Yeah,
Bush
maybe
lattes.
maybe
like
it
lattes.
is.
Like you drink them anytime, any day.
Yeah. But also, I don't think, like, again, I just don't think people who drink Bush Light were getting enough attention.
Why do they need attention?
Well, because they drink Bush Light. And I just think, they needed to find a way to.
Well, Bud Light over time helped them become the heaviest consumer in Bush Lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Nora, we did that one. All right, so this is a long question. Bossman puts out. So it's a bear versus any of these guys.
Okay.
A bear or two Christians with baseball bats. Who wins? Know what that says?
A bear.
Yeah, a bear.
A bear's winning that fight.
A bear wins that fight.
Yeah.
Takes the bat. Don't matter. Here, bite it. Two Ernies with a knife versus a bear.
A bear's winning that one.
Okay. One, is that Huss?
Hoos.
One Hoos with a BAC of 0.18.
Oh, God. Trust me. You do not want to see that. And trust me when I say a Hoos is winning that fight. You are not stopping Hoos. When he is in that mode, nothing is getting in his way.
Nothing stops.
I mean, he almost turns into a bear.
I love it.
When he is that way. Like, I'm serious. I've heard him make bear noises when I'm serious. He starts like howling, like, ow. I'm
great.
not joking. That happens when he gets in that mode.
That's awesome. Ryan, for the biggest accomplishment in life.
Oh man. Biggest accomplishment was when I medaled at a high school golf tournament for shooting 84.
Oh boy.
It was like my lowest round ever at the time.
Yeah.
And I medaled.
Medal was a big deal.
I individually medaled. I think I got
you felt good about it.
I think I got 7th.
That's awesome.
But it was my first medal in golf. Honestly, making the golf team was pretty big accomplishment.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Norrison, what do you think about my glasses?
Yeah. So I talked about it yesterday. I really do take you more seriously when you have them on. You just seem more sophisticated. You seem.
I can see.
Yeah, I don't know. It just. I like them. I do.
Glasses
I like them.
have a something about them.
Mm-hmm.
I can look like smart. I can look super busy. When I'm sitting in my office, sometimes if I'm doing stuff, I'll look like this, like I'm doing something. And if somebody walks in, I go, and I just look above them. They're like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah.
Or I walk around with it in my hand. Look busy. Nora, go to Panera order. What do you like at Panera? It's going to cost you a lot of money when you get it.
We actually had Panera last night.
Oh, for dinner, huh?
Yeah, we did. I get the same thing every time, and I don't go there a lot.
Why?
Because I don't know. That's what I like.
Switch it up, bro.
But I got their like BLT. They have like a BLT.
Yeah.
And then the chicken wild rice soup.
Good soup.
Yeah.
Chicken wild rice is really good.
It was really good.
What's Nora's? Does she have a go-to?
She got the same. She got the sandwich. Same sandwich as me.
The BLT.
Yep. And then she got the broccoli cheddar bread bowl.
Ooh, the bread bowl. My kids get the tomato soup bread bowl all the time when we go there.
Tomato soup is disgusting.
Oh, God, you take that bread and dip. That's pretty good.
Gross.
You want to read Ernesto's question? You ready to answer that?
Ernesto says formula or breast milk.
That's pretty good.
I don't remember.
Mama.
I don't remember when I was that young. I don't remember what any of those taste like.
Yeah, I don't even know. It's
but if I were to answer that at this age, obviously I'm going
formula.
Never mind. I'm not going to answer
it. That's
nor is listening. I'm not going to answer.
I'm out. Yeah. What's your least favorite drink to make at tavern coming from Greg?
Well, Boss Man's listening. I hope he doesn't take any of this personally.
Don't say his drinks.
No, his are easy. You just pop open the cap off a High Life and
his drinks.
What?
That would be good if you said that.
No, his drinks are easy. You put a lime in a High Life and a shot of whiskey. That's easy.
Booyah.
There's two I really don't like, and I don't care about making any drink, but when you have a full bar, there's a few things somebody could order, and it's just really annoying because you got to take a lot of time to do it. A martini is one of those.
Jeez.
And then probably the number one is a Bloody Mary.
Yeah,
because that takes like a minute to make.
Is that one of those things? And they order a martini and the super busy bar go like, "Hey, we got another place next door."
Yeah,
it's a great spot for those.
Yeah. I mean, again, it like with nobody at the bar, it's not a problem. Yeah. But when you have 20 people waiting, it's a lot. Time consuming. Right. Maggie did ask about that intro. If you liked making that for yourself, I chose that song. Yeah, he chose it. Yeah, he chose it's perfect part. The very first part of that's awesome for this. Shane, when will you play 701? When you play 701, do you always go for bullseye or can you hit those triple 20s? So this is a big deal. When I first started playing darts, I would always go for 20 and I wouldn't even try to go for the bullseye. But a lot of people told me in 01, you got to go for the bullseye because it's the biggest target on the board. Yeah. And ever since I started doing that, my dart game has been a lot better. So no, Shane, I don't go for the 20s anymore. Bullseye is where it's at. Awesome. Greg wants to know, what's the closest you ever been to being arrested? Ooh. The drumline prank in 2016 where we rebarred a homemade outhouse on the band field. Wow. At like 1 a.m. and we got out of there probably a minute after the cops showed up. See ya. Yeah. Gotta go. Are you prepared to answer this one? It's about who will win, not who you will vote for, or you want to leave it out? It's Ask Will Anything. Yeah, the odds right now, it's got Kamala at -110. Donnie, I love it, at +100. It's not who you're going to vote for. Who are you taking in the money? Because we are gamblers. Kamala is the favorite now. We are gamblers right now. And we're not getting in debates, okay, guys? This is not what we're doing. It's like if you're laying some cash. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know the odds flipped. Now, I'm going to answer this like this. Everybody knows I'm a value bettor. I'm always going to try and answer it like Marco. We're here to cash tickets, and that's what we're about, okay? I'm always going to try and get more bang for my buck. And I'm a plus money bettor. I only bet odds that are plus money. It pays you back more. So the fact that Donnie is +100, I'm going to bet that solely because it's plus money. Yeah, it's even odds pretty much there at point. So, hey, I won a couple questions real quick. We know that your mom cooks. She's a good cook, right? She's a great cook. Yeah, and I don't know if she's not listening. She hasn't responded. She sent a question in. She did. I want to know if there's anything that she makes that you eat it because it's your mom, but you really don't like that she makes it. It's just there's stuff that my mom makes her and Stacey's mom like, I'll try it, but it's. You really gonna make me do this? Yeah, I dig through it all the time. My in-laws, I think you should. My in-laws make these spare ribs and sauerkraut. I'm not the hugest sauerkraut fan, but I get through it. I put a lot of mustard on it, and it's pretty good. I think you should have switched this question and put my dad in it instead of mom. What do you mean? Because dad likes to cook a lot of. All right, so weird dad, let's go to dad. Mom's. Let's go. What about dad? I'll take the pressure off you. There's been times where he makes bleep on a shingle. Okay. I can't say the first word. You know what I mean? Yep. And you get. There's another name for it though. I can't remember what it is. You got a couple piece of bread and eat it or whatever. This is one of the most disgusting meals I've ever seen in my life. And you have to eat it, right? Yeah. But mom, everything she cooks, I eat. I'm trying to think of a meal that you look back and go,
You guys want to come over for dinner tonight? I'm making this. And you're like, well,
honestly, everything.
It's a free meal, and I'll love to come over.
I cannot think of a single
Okay,
meal that
well done.
I have not
Okay.
ate that she cooks.
What's her question?
Her question is, who is the one person who's not here anymore that you would love to go spend one day with
Aw,
again?
man.
Oh, Mom. Now we're getting in the feels here. Obviously, Nana. I would like to see her again.
Last one, and we'll take a break right now. We'll take a break coming up, and there's more coming in. But when people aren't looking, like, do you have a guilty pleasure that nobody knows about? No, you know what I'm saying? Like when people, like a food item, like, like when people aren't looking.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell anybody, but I'm eating this like late at night.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or something that you do. Like, I mean, we know you binge watch Jersey Shore and kind of crap like that, but
I think that'd probably be the answer.
That it? But people know that.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that, like, at night I sneak pretzels. I really like pretzels, bro. I'm a big pretzel fan.
You sneak pretzels.
The thin ones. My wife goes to bed. I might pour that one more cocktail and get a little handful of pretzels.
One of my guilty pleasure, and if Claire's still listening, she knows this. I like to dip my frozen pizza in applesauce.
That is absolutely disgusting.
It's good.
That is one that, oh my God.
No, it's actually really good. I think if you were to try it, you'd like it.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Let's get through some of these real quick.
All right, cut to basketball players from the men's basketball team now.
Cut to, the bald guy from the Celtics.
Derek White,
and Joel Embiid.
There you go. What's your favorite dish that Nora has made for you? Wow, that took a while.
The first
Hopefully
night,
there's multiple dishes that are really good.
The first night I hung out with her, she cooked me like these eggs with tomatoes in it.
Ooh.
It was really good.
Like a frittata?
It was really good. And then Shane said, "Can we?" We'll end it on that. What did Maggie say?
Our dad makes the nastiest beep for dinner.
He made tater tot casserole last night, and he said he's got something tonight that I'm going over to eat. And I don't know what it is.
Shane, you got Marco's music? I'll give it to you, Shane, before we go to break.
Yeah, hold on.
I'll give it to you because we got about 15 or so days. I got to text Marco and set him back up so he's back with us on opening weekend.
You want this?
He wants the
Is this
yeehaw.
what you want?
Yeah! We'll come back with stories that we missed.
You're listening to the Morning Hookup with Bill Hooks and Will Wilson. More coming up.
That was awesome. Good one.
That's
that was
a good one. That's a good one from Ryan 840. All-time dead singer concert you could have attended. Actually, funny enough, my shirt is one of my favorite bands, Catastro. My buddy Colin got me into them. This was probably like 2 years ago. And I'll never forget when I first heard their music, I just was taken away. I was just like, oh my God, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Come to find out, like 2 weeks after I started listening to them, their lead singer died in a car crash.
Oh.
So I'll never be able to see them live. And they're one of my favorite bands. So that's my answer.
Right, Shane, you're the man. You're a man of the people. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hook up with Marco soon because we gotta make sure we're in line for that opening football weekend.
Yes.
I gotta see. That's the one. I gotta just make sure everything lines up when I text him because he'll be coming on. Yeah, probably because he's usually Thursdays, right? So we'll work it out where it's Thursday, hopefully the 29th. So we'll have that probably will be our last or so week with Coach Jody, I believe.
Okay.
Yes. So that'll coincide with that. And then again, I'm not saying that Salt Dolls aren't going to make it, but it looks a far stretch.
Yeah, I think they're plus 250,000 to make the playoff.
Yeah, and that ain't worth putting $1 on.
Mom says dream radio partner.
Oh, gosh. He quit earlier, about 2 years ago. He quit earlier, and Will's like, well, I guess I'll stay. What else am I gonna do? I'll take
Mom,
this.
I'm doing it with him.
I'll pull. Don't even.
I'm doing it with him right now.
I'll pull this Hooks guy along with me.
Shut up.
Freaking chicken guy. What does he know?
Why don't you believe me?
What is the score? Looks like we're gonna be set 5 in it here in a minute, I think. I went to commercial. We'll do some quick stories that we missed when we come up. That stinks. I guess we'll have it. We won't get Dane apparently, but we'll have a celebration tomorrow. Let's have it Dane's birthday celebration Friday. I have to bring him.
Yeah, we got to get him a gift.
We'll get him. What should I get him? I got some time today. Anybody got any gift ideas real quick for Dr. Dane? Don't say fat kid like Kate.
Will's dream radio partner is Wendy Williams, Nora said. Wendy was awesome on the radio back in the day. Like, she was fun. You got to go listen to the time Whitney Houston called in
on Wendy Williams
to Wendy Williams' radio show.
I thought it'd be Nora, be the first, the first lady of radio with the first gentleman of radio.
I actually think she would be good on the radio.
She was good the day she was here.
Yeah,
I was a little worried.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in
Welcome back in the morning hookup. Few minutes left. Let's go to the phones. I have one idea who this is. Good morning, Ernesto.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Yeah,
What y'all
baby.
up to?
Oh, just doing a radio show.
We're doing a radio show. What the heck are
what
you
you
up
going
to
to,
down
brother?
there?
Well, I'm coming up with ideas for DDT's present. Y'all need to go out and get him the Operation game.
Oh,
I'd be scared that he might and nobody goes see him.
And then you can ask him, did it ever bother you that the guy's clearly awake while you're operating on him?
well, Ernesto, one thing we love about you is you're very transparent with us. And earlier you mentioned you were seeing an attorney.
So make sure you're all right.
Don't have to talk about whatever you don't want to.
Oh, no. When I was sick, I couldn't pay a debt, and it went to bad debt.
Right.
And they harassed me. I sent them a drop dead letter, and they kept calling. Now I'm counter suing them. I'll get $1,000. My attorney will get his fees paid, and they'll drop it.
Well, if you need some help, I know a lot about bird law, and I can help you out.
Well, you can come here, and we can go bird hunting. I don't know.
Jesus.
That would be on the beach, but I don't think Nora would be happy about that. Hey, and you do have to become a little bit more of a hole, but don't be like Rob though. Don't have those hands clenched before the meeting starts. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, man, good luck with everything down there, and we hope you figure out that stuff. All right.
Oh yeah, you know how I like my burgers? Thick and juicy, just like you.
Out. Bang.
Yeah, very nice.
Real quick, just a story that came out of baseball. I mean, are we surprised? White Sox fired their manager.
No.
He was on his second season, and they're coming off a couple of historic streaks. 14 games, 21 games, and pretty crazy.
Yeah, but as my good buddy Red said earlier today, it's odd how you're firing a coach after a 1-game winning streak. That doesn't seem fair.
Oh, my gosh. USA Volleyball set 5 right now. Here we go.
News came out about ex-Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh.
That is so funny. He's got, 4-year show clause? He
Yeah.
ain't coming back.
4-year show cause. But if he comes back,
Okay.
it would be, I think, a 1-year suspension or something like
Fine.
that.
He ain't coming back.
And again, this just so you know, this punishment was not for the sign stealing case. This was for illegal stuff done during COVID.
Yeah.
This is
Fine.
what all this is for.
Fine.
Pretty interesting.
Pretty
huh?
interesting. Again, volleyball is going on right now. Basketball today, 2:30, 3 o'clock, somewhere in that range. The USA will take on Serbia. This is going to be an epic finish if you get a chance right now to turn on women's volleyball. 2 of the best are going at it right now. In a 5-setter, 2-1 Brazil. Tomorrow, if you guys got any birthday wishes, hang out with us. Dr. Dane Todd tomorrow.
Yeah.
I still need an idea. We need some ideas.
I know. I don't know if he likes whiskey. I mean, because whiskey is always a great gift.
Yeah. We'll get him something. We'll bring him. Too early for we will never bring cake in here early in the morning.
No. That
Stupid.
happens too much around
Yeah,
here.
you watch the people flock for cake around here.
It's funny
It's
because
amazing.
people do like
Like
it.
ice cream in the morning. Like they're like,
Yeah.
ice cream cake is in the fridge. You're like,
Well, there's something about people in radio that love free stuff. I think that's
Yeah.
part of the reason why they're in radio.
I thought I saw this thing yesterday, and we sent it to my daughter, like relating home activities to the Olympics. There's a thing on Instagram that the family, it's like who can get the closest to my teenage daughter Olympic event, and they send the mom, the dad, and the daughter in to see who gets the gold.
That's funny.
It's hilarious. So, all right, man, you guys have a great Thursday. Take care of yourselves. We'll catch you on a Friday.